I love the
Hello, everyone.
the feathers are
Welcome
like
to Heart Centered
good
Tarot.
boy.
As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Welcome to Golden Girls Coffee Klatch. And I'm being joined by some of the other Golden Girls, like Sherry, also known as Blanche, Voices from the Swamp. Sorry, Cleo, also known as Dorothy, and Cleo the Seer, and Judy, also known as the cousin from Judy's Healing Fire. So,
Hello.
yeah, she's Rose's cousin. So,
Present.
welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here and sharing part of your evening with us. And hopefully, you'll enjoy the conversation. Um, Please engage with us. If you've got comments or questions, whatnot, by all means, please put them up because we like to know what you guys are thinking too as we're up here postulating and talking about all kinds of different things that might be of interest to you. So before we get into that, I just want to quickly double check and find out with Sherry, what have you got going on your channel that you want to highlight?
Um, well, tomorrow I have Diane G. Um, the Avengers strike again. She's got her Thor's hammer, and I now have my Captain America
Ooh,
thing that we can
nice.
use. And so
Nice.
we're doing that, and then after that is uh crap, I went blank. Oh, the other
Okay.
side of the coin with Colleen the Cool Crone and Mel, and I'm not sure who all else is going to be there. It's going to be over on Colleen's channel, and then my members live stream after that. And Saturday's a bunch of stuff, and I don't know. I don't have my book. It's still in my laptop bag.
When's the
And
thing?
who's
When's the thing?
who's the puppy?
That's
Yeah.
that's that's Mr. Kane wanting back into the bedroom. So
Aw.
he let me go
Please,
open the door so he can get back into the
please,
bedroom.
yes,
Here,
please.
I'll be
Come
right
on
back.
and be good.
And he's like, Mom, Mom.
Yes, yes, yeah. You forgot me. Yes. And how about you, Cleo? Anything happening on your channel that you want to highlight for the lovely folks that are here?
I'm trying to find out. Let's see. It's December. We're beyond that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, not really. Not really. I don't really have that much going on. But I wanted to ask Sherry, when is the what's the thing on? That's on Friday that you're doing the cool crone thing.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Central, so that would be 4:30 your
Four
time.
thirty. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know.
and
I don't. I
then
don't know if I'm a part of that or not. Maybe I am. Maybe I
you
hadn't
should
planned on it.
be.
I
You
don't have it
were
written
part of
down.
it in the beginning, so
Yeah.
I'll boost Colleen and tell her don't forget Cleo.
Well, I'll have to check in with her. She's been sick with the cold and the flu or whatever it
Oh,
Yeah.
is. Uh,
yeah. That take care out there, you guys. When if you start to feel sick, if you
Oh
start to
yeah.
feel at all, don't don't be a hero, okay? Because the people you work with don't want a hero. They want you to stay home when you're sick.
Because we
So
don't want
definitely.
just yeah, just as
oh,
and I
I got
realize as much
people
as you
at home,
can do
so
that
I'm
because some people aren't able to take time off when they're sick or they don't get paid when they're
well,
sick.
I
So
got
as
So,
sick
far
people
as
at
far
home.
as I
So
know, the only thing I'm doing is next week. Maybe I'm doing something tomorrow. Who knows? I might. I might not. But next Thursday I have kitchen table issues with Marina. So that's about the only thing I've got down for right now.
perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. And how about you, Judy? What's going
Uh,
on in your world?
Sundays I do a general live. Mondays I do a members only live. So those days are always taken up. And then Tuesday I'm doing a collaboration with Sabrina. And then Thursday, Sherry and I are doing our political chat. So,
And it'll be on Judy's channel this time.
well, yeah, it'll be on my channel. Yes.
Perfect.
So that's all I've got this week. That's scheduled anyway.
Perfect. And I am taking tomorrow off. I have scheduled myself in for my monthly massage, which I'm very much looking forward to.
You
Very
go,
well.
honey.
Yeah, self-care. I really advocate strongly for self-care.
Good for
And
you.
then on Saturday at 1 p.m., I've got the my members only get together. So if you are a member on my channel, if you have been gifted a membership, if you just recently re-signed on, please make sure that you send me an email so that I can send you an invite, because we gather on Zoom. I can accommodate a lot more people on Zoom than I can on StreamYard. So if I don't have your email address, I can't send you the invite. And being a member, particularly a paid member, you're paying for this. So, you want to take advantage of it. And then at 6 p.m. on Saturday night, the wonderful Trish James is going to join. Trish James Tarot, Trish James Oracle. Really, really enjoy doing readings with her. So that will be on Saturday. And then the last thing that I want to remind everybody of is on Saturday, January 31st, it's the 14th Shine Your Light event. So make sure to tune in. We start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. And the energy is very, very positive, and that's what we try to do, is to be positive. We do not discuss politics on Shine Your Light. We do not do anything that is in any way, shape, or form negative. We concentrate on the positive. And we ask you to participate with us by shining your light, that when we reach the 7 p.m. slot in each one of the time zones, we ask you to turn on your porch lights, put a lamp in the window, put an electronic candle or something in a prominent window. That's how you get to participate with that good energy. And you're doing something with us. So we're doing it as a collective. So there. That takes care of...
Were you saying that politics were negative?
No.
What?
On that particular show, we don't talk about politics, but you got 30 other days in the month.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right? Yes. Yeah. Where we let loose. That if you're one of those people who wants to make sure that, you're in the news and your face is all over the place and whatnot, you do stupid things, we talk about you. And we're right up front. Right?
And you get stupid prizes.
Yes, exactly.
We're going to do it with malicious glee.
Yes. Sometimes, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And the other thing that I will mention is Sherry, Judy, and I do private readings. So if you're interested in getting yourself in for a private reading, please reach out to us. I've got everyone's contact info listed in the description of the video. Make sure that you go to each one of the channels. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. No tariffs, no tax, nothing. Or no currency exchange. It's free. So do that and reach out. Now would be a good time to get yourself in for a reading. So I thought that one of the things that we could start off with today is, of course, Donnie. Donnie met with Mercado, the president of Venezuela. And behind the scenes, she presented him with her Nobel Peace Prize because it it was the right thing to do. Because,
Mm.
really, she remembered in history way back when it was an American who had given a some sort of medal to Bolivar, and she was just returning the favor by giving Trump the Nobel Peace Prize. No idea whether he accepted it or not.
Mhm.
So I thought, hey, let's go around the circle. What do you think, Sherry? Did he accept it or not?
Oh, I'm quite sure if she offered, he accepted it. I mean, he's top eight, number one at accepting other people's awards for their
Yes.
hard work, whereas he's
Yes.
done nothing to get it. And the Nobel Peace Prize, that's a big sticking point for Trump because Obama got one. And he can't
Yeah,
abide the fact that Obama got one and he didn't.
exactly. People like
Unfortunately,
Obama.
Obama lives rent free in his head 24/7. So,
Yes.
Well, isn't it kind of meaningless?
Mhm.
Somebody
Yes.
else got the Nobel Peace Prize and then they gave it to him.
Mhm.
I was totally confused by the whole thing. I love it that you brought it up because I was like, "What? Why did she do that?" And yeah, she did it to kiss his ass, but it didn't work. He actually came right back at her, and he's not changing anything about his
Yes.
threats to Venezuela, and
No.
so it didn't work.
No, it didn't. Yeah. What do you say, Judy?
Well, he officially did accept it. Actually, according to CNN, he did accept it. And but also, she's hoping that he will name her as president. Is the deal going on? So I'm
Mhm.
sure that'll happen. She'll continue to kiss his patootie, and he'll name her as president so that he can keep whatever money deal he's got going on, and
Yeah.
she'll capitulate to whatever he wants, as long as he names her president. So,
The
but
oil. He wants the
Nobel Peace
oil.
Yes.
Prize people said that it's not valid. It's it's not a thing. It cannot be transferred. There is no new winner.
No.
You can do whatever you want on a personal basis, but it's invalid as far as the peace.
Yeah,
you
it's
Yeah.
just
can't
it's
officially
just
say it.
it's just BS. She was just doing it because she knew that his ego would love that, and she thought that it would get
He
him to back
demanded it.
off a little bit, but that did not happen. It did
He
not work.
demanded it, and that's the deal.
Yeah.
He'll probably name
Yeah.
her president, and that's the deal.
I
Yeah.
wonder if
And
they
I'm
could take it
sure
away
I'm
from
sure
her.
that when
Who
they
does it?
met,
Mm-hmm.
that the first thing he said to her was, "Where is it? Where's the
Mm-hmm.
prize? Let me see it."
Mm-hmm.
No handshake, no, hello, whatever
Mm-hmm.
your
It's
name
the
is.
wrong
No, it's like,
color
where
and the
where
wrong
is it? I
gender
need to
for a
have it. Let
handshake.
me
Well, I
have
was
it.
listening to an interview by Governor Pritzker today, and he said, back even in his first administration and all that, they with COVID going on, he said anytime you talk with F-45, the only way he'll give you something is, and at that time he was just trying to get COVID masks.
Yes.
But the only way he'll ever give you something is if you promise to give him something he wants, or completely adore him publicly. Otherwise, you won't get what you want. He needs the adoration, and if he doesn't get it, then you won't get what you want. So, what does she want? She wants peace for her country, probably, and she wants him to leave her alone. Most likely, whatever it is she wants out of the deal, that's the agreement. So.
And that worked so well in COVID, where governors and stuff were calling up and
Yeah.
making arrangements to get equipment and get
Mhm.
masks and whatnot, and would either not receive anything at all, or would, in the case of many states, receive a truckload of broken machines that didn't
Mhm.
work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Well, and he said Pritzker was saying, he goes, naively, I agreed to some things. He goes, what I learned is he expected you to capitulate to him first, and then he may or may not give you what he promised.
Yes.
Usually
Exactly.
not. So, but he
Yeah.
still got the adoration out of you.
Yes, exactly. I think that, yeah, she desperately wants to be head of Venezuela. That
Yeah.
does not work well for Trump because he already has deals in place with, that was one of the reasons that he got Maduro out, is so that he could go in there and start robbing the country. Well,
If
Yeah.
she
you know,
allows it.
as yeah, if she allows it, but I don't think that she I don't think that she would, because let's not forget, Venezuela is one of those countries that if they don't like the leader, sometimes they get a little violent about taking the leader out.
Yeah.
So, you
Well,
know,
he
she,
Uh,
did leave. He
just a
did
little.
leave the Maduro's regime in place. All his
yes, he did.
people are still there.
Yes. Yeah,
So
Well, somebody had
exactly.
said the Peace Prize is not transferable, and
it's
then
not.
No. Yes.
Jeff Morris said it'd be funny if the committee would take the prize away from her
That's what
officially.
I'm wondering.
Yes.
Can they remove it from
No,
somebody?
they said that once it's given, it is forever there and it can never be transferred or taken away. So it's hers, whether she wants it or not.
Yeah. And she, you know what? Yeah, she can give it to
It's
him, but her name remains on
always
it. It
hers.
doesn't,
She is
yeah.
not the committee.
Um, yeah.
She's the
Oh, he'll
And
just
I'm,
plaster some gold foil over the top of her name and print his name on it with his Sharpie. So, I mean,
yeah,
right.
yeah. And I'm wondering though, um, I I don't think that they can take it away, but for some reason I'm remembering the woman from who was the leader of Myanmar after she was taken down and convicted of some things. Now she had gotten the Nobel Peace Prize, but I thought that they did take it away from her. So I don't know if that has something to do with the fact that, you know, she was tried on charges and found guilty, and that was the reason that they took it away. But yeah, it's they. I think that um,
I just did
there
a
could
search
be
on that and they
workaround.
said no. That
No,
it cannot be revoked once awarded
okay,
or officially taken away. They do not allow it.
all right. Well, there you go. Learned something today. That's fabulous. So yeah, he's being very he's being very vocal of a lot of things. Um, I do want to point out that yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, that we had in the news that when he was at the Ford plant, that he told someone to f off twice,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
then gave them his teeny tiny little middle finger, read between the lines. Um, and one of the things that with his mental state, one of the things that the doctors have said is, yeah, when he starts to get verbally
Abusive.
obnoxious, verbally, when he starts to swear, you know that the it's progressing even faster. So he hasn't done that up until now. Um, so the idea of him actually saying that, or even, well, depending on who you listen to, some people said, yeah, that he said it out loud twice. And then someone else said, well, he didn't say it out loud. He mouthed it, but that you could tell that that's what he was saying. It doesn't matter.
Well, and
No,
he gave
oh,
the guy the
Sherry, you're
finger.
muted.
So, they got that. And I love it that they pixelated it out of the picture.
I
Come on.
know.
Yes. Yeah. So it
Read
kind of
between
came
the
out,
lines.
like this. Yeah. Oh, Sherry, you're muted.
right, yeah, I'm muted. Like everybody doesn't know what the three finger salute means. I mean, yeah, sorry, the
Yeah.
guys were walking back and forth, so I
Ah,
muted. because my
Yes.
brother walks through and he can't do that without singing whatever he hears us talking about. He'll start turning it into a song and he's singing it back and forth. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be so bad if he
Yeah.
could sing, but he's like me. He can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Oh, speaking of
And
song, New York has started a new song and anthem for our times. Um, yeah, it's well, I don't know that it has a name. I was sent it by somebody. I posted it on my Facebook page, but it's um, yeah, basically a lot of F Trump and F Mega and F, and all that. But it's pretty catchy. And they were all singing it. So like this is
yes.
and it has its own music. Like they started it's the new anthem apparently for F Ice and all of
I
that.
saw another one yesterday too, where it granted it's all like AI cartoon, but it's
Yes.
Vikings and it's like a Viking chant war song where they're telling the current occupant to F off and this, that, and the other. I mean, they're like they're not pulling any punches. It's like stay the hell away from Greenland and
Yes.
da, 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 da. We're
What
Vikings,
the
don't you know?
heck?
Don't mess
Yeah.
with Vikings. It's
I
like
mean,
Vikings were
Odin
pretty
Yeah.
did
good at
test me.
winning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
Winter is harsh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of Greenland,
Mm.
he is still stating that, well, we'd like to negotiate, but if we can't negotiate, then I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to take it over because,
Mm.
I'm
Fuck.
I'm Donald Trump and I can do that. I can go to any place in the world and say, "Oops, that belongs to me, and I now control it and I now own it." Well,
He
one of the
declared
things,
himself president of Venezuela. He
Yes,
yes, he
already did
did.
that. It
he
was
did.
just so
Yes.
embarrassing. And everybody's looking around like, look what he did. And I'm thinking, yes, look what he did. Would somebody please do an intervention? This
I
man
know.
is
Yes.
off his rocker.
Agreed. I
Well,
don't
what's so
understand why
bad
it's
is
not
he's saying
happening.
all of the background crazy stuff, and then he's got all of his sycophants running around behind him, seeing how fast they can put it into being, instead of saying, "Oh, that sounds so nice, Mr. President," and letting it stop there. Because if you give him like an hour, he's not going to remember it if you don't tell him about it. So,
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, there was somebody in the chat a couple days ago mentioned that maybe if the people in Greenland, maybe if they change the name of the island from Greenland to Epstein Island, that he won't
Yeah.
touch it. He won't get anywhere near it.
Right.
But yeah,
Or he'll go
Greenland
there
is very,
running. Be careful. He'll be
yes,
like, "Oh, all right."
it's back. It's back. So one of the things that happened today was there was actually several European states deployed small numbers of so-called reconnaissance mission troops, and that included a limited deployment from Germany, Sweden, Norway, Finland, the Netherlands, and the UK. And as President Macron from France said that the initial contingent was going to be reinforced soon with land, air, and sea assets. And one of these senior diplomats said that this is a first exercise and that the general idea behind it is to show the US that NATO is present. So, given the fact that the US used to be, they had quite a few bases in Greenland. And they abandoned them over the years because, according to them, Greenland had nothing to offer. So they closed it down until now they only have the one base.
well,
Um,
and another thing that the current occupant keeps saying is that, well, if we don't go in and take it over, then Russia or China is going to go in and take it over. And the response I heard from one of Greenland's top people was, When was the last time you saw Russia or China over here patrolling our waters?
Yes.
Name the date. It's like, oh damn, they're getting serious now.
Yes.
We want
They're
Yes.
some
not
rare
done
earth
there.
minerals, and the ice is starting to melt away, and which is exposing more of the rare earth minerals, and that's
Yes.
that's what he wants. But it's the way the rare earth minerals work is that they're spread so thin that you have to ravage a whole bunch of topsoil basically to get to it, or
Yes.
dig down to get to it. It's you're a wide swath of land, so
Yes.
you're gonna have to purchase major chunks of it. Do they allow it? Maybe. I don't know if they want to keep control and then allow them to pay them for it. But so much of it is under ice. With global
Yes.
warming, a lot of the ice is melting away, and suddenly it's valuable. But
Yes.
we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That can also end up
And yeah.
flooding a lot of it too.
Yeah. And Innocent Potato says, I think Canada has made a claim on the polar area.
Yeah.
I do think that, yeah, that there was something that I heard, Canada basically saying, hey, Greenland is closer to us than it is to the US.
Yeah.
We look after things. And there's a lot of people forget, and I mentioned this before, that when it comes to any kind of military action or warfare in a country that is as cold as Greenland is, it's not that easy. You don't just say, well, send in a bunch of troops. Their weapons don't work because it's that cold. You drop down tanks. You can't start them because it's that cold. You want to bring in warships? You're going to bring all the troops in through warships? Great. Have fun trying to get through the ice. You're going to need icebreakers. And then your ships are not designed and manufactured to handle the kind of cold that is up there. Meanwhile, Canada, Greenland, Norway, Sweden, the UK, they regularly do what they call not wintertime Arctic conditions training,
Mm-hmm.
where they will go into Greenland, where they will go up north in Canada, and they actually have military exercises that are right there in the cold, so that they
Yeah.
know what kind of equipment they're going to need and so on. Honestly, I think that it would be laughable if he decided to send troops. Send them. Send them.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
agree.
mean, I
we'll
have a
meet you.
lot of
We'll wait.
respect for our troops that we have
Yes.
probably one of the best militaries on the planet, but we're not trained or designed for that kind of weather. Or there are maybe very elite groups that are, but just for a general, I'm sending in the army, yeah, no. Last time somebody pulled a stunt like that, his name was Hitler, and it was Russia, and that's what defeated him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, nobody is going to approve this kind of thing from the United
No.
States, and if they try to, if he Trump just insists on, I don't know. I mean, this may be, we've heard about that the military is going to be the one that brings him down, and I'm wondering. I mean, if maybe this thing has to go crazy like it is, and then finally they will
Yes.
say, "Okay, no, no, we're not
Yes.
listening to you. We're not doing this." Because for one thing, uh, we could end up having everybody say, "Oh, that's what you want to do? Well, then try this and start bombing us. Start
Yeah.
bombing the United States of America," because Trump
Yeah.
is such a fool to do
That's
such a
what's coming.
stupid thing. Um,
Yes.
yeah, so I
Yeah.
don't. I see that the military. Wow, I think
Well, I do know it got
the
leaked
military is
that
going to intervene. They're going to say, "No, this is not a
No.
good idea."
I
Yeah.
I do know it
And
got leaked the other day that it was like the top 20 or 30 military commanders across all the branches when he started this big push, or we're going to go into Greenland. They just told him, no, we're not. And they just left it at that and said, no, we're not. We're not doing that. So hopefully they can stick to their guns and or they don't get fired. So,
I know when, like when Desert Storm happened, my now ex-husband, my husband at the time was sent to Desert Storm, and at that time we didn't like we had bases in Southern California and stuff that would do desert training, but most people weren't trained for that. They sent them ahead of time to do desert training for a while before they were actually deployed out. And my ex father in law was actually, when he was in the Army, he was actually stationed in Alaska. And he said that's where people would go to do extreme winter training. Is it a regular thing? No, but neither was desert training. Now it
Yes.
is. But they do have a base in Alaska where they do send people up for extreme winter training. That
well, the
being
same is
said,
true for jungle training.
no, I
Is
don't think
in
Congress is going to
Vietnam.
allow it, nor do I think NATO is going to allow it. There is no way. They might allow a side purchase just to keep the peace, but as far as an invasion, nah.
And even if they do sell him a portion of something that he can go in and develop, first of all, you don't do that overnight. It takes a while to bring in the equipment that you need to set the stage so that you go in there and start extracting some of these minerals. By the time that that was to happen, he will have been transitioned for quite some time, and we don't need to worry about it. The other thing that they could very easily do is just, they could say to him, yes, yes, sir, we did. We followed your orders and we sent troops into Greenland and we now own Greenland. Yes, sir. Yes, that's right. And you get a peace prize for that. Here it is. There you go. The guy is losing his marbles
Well,
from one minute
goodness,
to the next. Is he
I was
going to
gonna
remember tomorrow?
Well, and it's not
Does
really
anybody
him. I
remember
think
that
it's
he already
Putin.
bombed Venezuela? I mean, what in the world is going on that this woman turns around and gives him the Peace Prize after he bombs her country?
Don't you know he stopped 8 wars?
Yes. Hey, he should
I
get
don't know what any of them are, but
Wow. Wow, something. I mean, it's just such crazy making stuff going on right now, and it's so easy to forget what had just happened, where he bombed
Yeah.
the country. It's let alone all the
well,
so-called drug
I
dealers
think
that were
it
coming
goes.
across in boats. That's just
that's
yeah.
why though, because
I think
you know,
it
look
goes
what I
back
did to them.
to
I can
what
do that here.
I
Yes.
think
And
it
and
goes back to what Kamala Harris was saying when she had her first interview on Jimmy Kimmel or whoever it was, and they were asking her about, well, you predicted all of this. You said that everything you said it was going to happen is happening. Is there anything that you're surprised about? And her response was what was so chilling. And she was like, I did not expect the capitulation of our Congress and our judges. She says that I miscalculated. I really thought that people would stand up for what is right
yes.
and
Yep.
stand up against them. I did not foresee the complete capitulation of their party, our Congress, our courts. She says that's what, and then that's when they asked her, well, are you going to run again? And she was like, not now.
Yeah.
Well, what can you
Why?
do? Well, there's not
Yeah.
much I can do. I'm outside of the loop now.
Yeah. And
But
besides,
Well, they're not
why
going to
would
stand
she
up to them
run?
because they're being blackmailed. How many
Yeah.
of them are on the Epstein files?
Exactly.
yeah,
And not only that, but you know what? The fact that the woman told us everything that was going to happen and that has happened, and when she told you the truth, you turned your back on her and said, "No, no, no, liar, liar. You're just making all this stuff up." And
you're
now
just
you're going to
right.
her as a savior. Well, are you going to run? Are you going to save us? Yeah, I'd do the three-finger salute to you as well. Like, no, you've already told me that You don't want me. You don't need me. There's nothing that I can offer to you. Why would you want me to come in and save you? And why would I do it knowing our history?
Same with
Knowing
me,
that,
right?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, if she's planning on running, I don't think that it would be anytime soon. And I think that they're going to have to yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be caught up in the Epstein drama. And again, don't forget, all this is a diversion.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's don't look at this. Let's talk about the woman that ICE killed. Let's talk about Venezuela. Let's talk about Greenland. We'll talk about Iran. What about this? What about that? But
Talk about
please do
things
not pay
like
attention to Epstein because there's nothing there.
Because the pictures came out like the day before all of this crap started happening
Yeah.
of him with children, like 12, 13-year-old girls on his private plane in very compromising photos.
Yes.
And they're out there. You can see them if you can stomach it. You just have to go and kind of look for them because suddenly we're attacking Venezuela and threatening
Yes.
Greenland and killing people. ICE is killing people in Minneapolis. It's like you people don't be
It's all
stupid.
diversion.
Don't be
Yeah.
stupid.
It's
a
all
narcissist
diversion.
is
Distraction.
never more dangerous than when they're being cornered. And
Yeah,
they
that's it.
will absolutely. He is going to get far more dangerous the closer we get. And
Well,
also,
and I think that's what the problem is. I think he knows they're getting close to
yeah,
getting him
Yes.
out of there. I mean, he was the first one to come out early on in here, not that long ago, and say they're going to impeach me, so the Republicans better get on board and get those Republicans in the House and in the
Yeah.
Senate. And I'm thinking, yeah, no, you're getting a little bit scared because
You're
it's not
scared.
just impeachment. They're,
Yeah.
they're gonna when they finally come down on him, it's gonna be a big deal. And he is
It is.
uh he's yeah, he will do that final. We've been hearing about him running out of the country and going to, like, I don't
Yes.
know,
Saudi
some
Arabia.
Saudi
Wherever.
Arabia.
Wherever.
Yeah.
Well, and
So
Election Truth Alliance is still bringing out stuff, and they're still going to court, so that hasn't gone away either.
And
Even
showing
though
in location after location after location, massive fraud that was committed
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the Republican
So,
Party.
when it
Absolutely.
comes out that he has absolutely stolen and cheated, and there's more information coming out on Musk around the world. Other governments are bringing out information
Yes.
how he cheated with their elections. That man is also going to come up and said when they put all those little bits and pieces together, the megas are going to melt down like you have never seen.
yeah.
And I want to say, Susan Rotella, thank you very, very much for that
Yes.
lovely donation. It's very much appreciated. And
How
I love
nice.
your support. Susan is just a fabulous supporter of the channel, and it means the world to me. And by the way, at some point overnight, from when I went to bed to when I woke up, I'm over 25,000.
Woo! Congratulations!
Yay.
I'm not sure when it happened, but yes. Thank you.
Who cares? It
Thank you.
happened. That's all that matters.
Yes. Yeah,
Well, get that massage, girlfriend.
that's right. Exactly.
Well done.
Exactly. So yeah, I was thrilled. I woke up this morning and I was doing some computer stuff and I thought, oh, okay, yeah, I better go. And I looked and it was like,
It was like the other day, the last time I looked, I was at like 9,200 or something. And
Yes.
then I don't even remember now what it was. And somebody posted in the chat, oh, wow, Sherry's at 97K. And I'm like, what? And I had to stop and go look. It was like, oh, holy crap.
Yes.
I'm like, now it's 98 something. So it's like, I'm
Yeah.
almost to the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. It's
Yeah.
it's fabulous, fabulous, and I thank each and every one of you. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. So
And well deserved.
speaking of Epstein, um, more and more information um, is coming out, and it is becoming more and more apparent that Pam Bondi and the DOJ are doing anything and everything that they can to protect him and hide that information from getting on.
I
I wish I had pearls I could clutch.
Well, isn't that woman out anyway? Isn't she up for
She's getting ready to get
being
impeached herself. Yeah.
impeached? Exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
impeached.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the
Along with
word.
the puppy killer. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Christine, yeah. The Barbie. Oh my God, that woman has an outfit for everything, and hides her face behind the
But have you looked
cowboy
at her
hat. It's like,
face? Her face is like all puffed up and weird ass looking since she started doing all of the
yes,
facelift stuff. It's like
yes,
you don't even look like
yes,
you anymore. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. So I think it's not going to be long before they are. Pam Bondi was well, she went on. I think it was Sean Hannity after. I think it was yesterday, as a matter of fact. And people were still talking about um, the unaliving of Renee Nicole Good, and the fact that in less than 2 hours she came out and said, "Oh, no, 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 this woman was a domestic terrorist, and she got in her vehicle and she was trying to run this guy down." It was just BS on top of BS, right? With a good handful of BS on top of that. The and as the information kept coming out, things are getting worse and worse and worse for her. So she goes on Hannity and she starts talking about how unfortunate it is that this poor ICE agent who is out there risking his life every single minute that he is out there. And he was almost run down and killed by this crazy woman who was screaming and yelling obscenities at him. And she almost, at one point, she almost looked like she was going to start to cry.
Oh,
I
poor
know.
Boo.
And I was thinking, oh, come on, I want to see it. Really, like zoom in. I want to see if they're real tears
there's
or
That
there's
if
is
they're
more.
there's too much Botox in there. She can't
yeah,
get real tears to come out anymore.
yeah, or is it those Erica Kirk kind of
Oh,
Yeah,
tears?
she's the one with the expert tissue and when I gotta look up at the heavens and the tissue stay dry and there's no damn tears anywhere in her eyes.
Exactly, exactly.
It's like
So
if
yeah,
nothing else, at least produce a few tears to look authentic, you know.
yeah, yeah. So
Yes,
I
our
think
penis is
what
showing.
maybe we can just quickly pull a couple cards. What are you girls getting about Pam Bondi? Is no, yeah, Trump likes her, he does, but she's losing control of the department. More and more senior people, senior prosecutors are they're leaving, they're resigning. And that was something else she turned around. She said, "Yeah, they came in and they told me they were going to resign, but oh, they wanted to use up their vacation time before they resigned." And I said, "No, you're not taking vacation, but on the taxpayer dollars, you're all fired, bitch. They
Meanwhile,
quit."
she buys airplanes with no engines in them for millions of dollars.
I think Trump's going to turn on her. I think Trump will
Trump
just
will turn on
cut the
anybody.
ties.
Anyway,
He'll just be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's just too much stuff. Get rid of her. Doesn't matter to me."
as long as it just distracts from him, And
Yes.
if he smells that, oh, this will be a story that'll take up airtime, sure, he'll throw her under the bus. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
There'll be
Yeah.
another sycophant to take her place. He doesn't care. And
Well,
she's
Exactly.
a woman.
my first two cards was roll exit, closing the door, and unfolding drama scandals. You think, followed by strategic move and unresolvable differences.
Well,
So
perfect.
yeah, she's getting ready to get shipped upstream.
Yeah. What do you say, Cleo?
I agree with that, and I say that Trump is going to just cut ties and just go, hey, go for it, get rid of her. Well, let's get rid of her, and she everybody's replaceable, especially all the women, you know.
Yes.
Mhm.
So that's exactly what he'll do, because it'll just look good. It'll look like, oh, he's trying to do something to help here,
Yeah.
and when really, again, it's like you guys already said, it's another distraction. But really, who cares if that woman is in there or not? I mean, if she's a mouthpiece for Trump, and that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean, one way or the other, she'll be gone. But I think Trump will just wash his hands of the whole thing and act like, oh wow, she really screwed up. Yeah, let her go.
And especially if he's got anything coming up with Epstein, anything new, and that'll, like
Yeah.
Judy and Marina were saying,
Yeah.
that's going to take the press away. I mean,
Well, and he knows what he did with Epstein. He knows that
Yes, he
he is in the
does.
wrong. He
that's right.
knows,
I'm
and he's
scared.
hoping, since the guy is dead, that even though they've got all his documents and stuff, that he'll be able to get out of that. He's not going to be able to get out of that. No, because it's just too weird and disgusting. It's weird enough that we have a man that's got 34 felony convictions against him and he's the president. But now we're talking about him being a pedophile. We're talking about him being a rapist. We're talking, all the things that E. Jean Carroll basically said about him. It's
And
true.
numerous other women.
And I
Yep.
see that I didn't get a chance to read the article, but she's up to something too about trying to get paid finally or something.
Yes.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
demanding payment.
Yeah.
So when
Start seizing. Start seizing things.
exactly, so he doesn't want to hear from her either because it kind of, although it's a different thing, it just stacks up all the different things of he could give a shit about women and he doesn't care and
She can't stand women.
he's a disgusting uh
Yes.
pervert and
Yeah.
that's just going to keep coming out. So yes, he will do whatever it takes to change the subject, and if it means getting rid of Bondi, so what? Big deal. Hey,
Well,
like he said, he could
Them
just
who
kiss. He could just kiss him. He could just kiss him. That was just so irritating and disgusting at the same time. I just thought,
while
oh
grabbing them
God.
by the genitals, so
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and
What'd you
seeing
get, Judy?
throw under the bus. So
So I actually pulled a couple cards from two different decks, but initially I got Ace of Wands. So there's a plan. There's a new plan, and he's trying to. And I got the Temperance card, but I felt like it was more. We need to. Oh, the temperature isn't hot enough over here. We need to make it hotter. The temperature is cooling down over here. We need to make it hotter. And then I got 10 of Pentacles, but on this one, there's rats in the coffer. So money involved. And then that followed the Death card on that. And then I pulled my Crow deck and got the Fool. I got there's partnerships and agreements and illusion and delusion.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, you're not safe. If you are part of the Trump administration, do not think for 1 minute that you're safe and that everybody else around you can be thrown under the bus except you. No, no. His loyalty is to no one. I think that what's going to happen is it is a little bit of a difficult decision for him because he does happen to like her because she knows how to kiss his butt the way that he likes, but he's going to come out with a targeted attack that as things get a little hotter, and people press for more information to come out, why has only, like 1/6 of 1% of the files come out? There's a reason for that. And it's not only the Democrats, it's the Republicans as well. And it's his supporters who he kept telling them, yeah, I'm going to release the Epstein files. Well, yeah, okay, then release it. So they'll, they're going to judge him harshly. I think that it is entirely possible that in order to try to save himself, I can really see him saying, oh my God, folks, that woman is so, I have no idea how incompetent she was. All these things that I told you were going to happen, and I told her to make them happen, and she didn't. All right, so I got rid of her. I fired her. There's a new one, and we're starting from scratch.
Well, don't you know that women are always crazy?
Yeah,
And
totally.
emotional?
Well,
I
and
just pulled a card from my Halloween deck, and I pulled another death card. So
Yes.
well, and this afternoon a video dropped. I don't know how long it was. I only saw a couple of seconds clip from it, but it looks like maybe he's on Air Force One, um, the current occupant, and there's like some paperwork like you would see with an assistant or something that's kind of stacked up on the table next to him, and all you see is a blonde head, a female blonde head that's going up and down from his lap. And it's like, okay, who is that? It could be Bondi. It could be Carolyn. It could be Mrs. Kirk. I'm trying to think of all the platinum blondes
Yeah.
that have that
Yeah.
hair thing going. And all I
Of
can
the
think of is,
platinum
oh, I mean, just it was just like I said, I saw like a 3-second clip and was trying to
Yeah.
get my food down. It was like, oh my God. And just y'all. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not this afternoon, so I'm sure if you go and look on YouTube, you'll find
Yeah.
it. But
there's
it,
the
Yeah.
one blonde that he supposedly like saved her from bone cancer, that she's with him every second, to the point to where the Secret Service has said that she's so obsessed with him that they consider her a potential danger. And that she will do
Let's
anything
not
for
harsh.
him, and is constantly writing adoring letters, and you're my savior, and I mean just like whacked out stuff. And so probably her.
Well, maybe we shouldn't judge her so quickly. If she's a little off her rocker, well, maybe they
could
understand
be
each other.
Ivanka.
I would leave them in a room alone together.
I mean, if you can handle the smell, good on you, hun.
Yeah. Yeah. You do you, boo. It's okay. So I think I had asked this earlier in the week, but just kind of wanted to get your perspective. But who do we see going first? Noam or Bondi?
Wow.
I'll ask my
I
dowsing
think
rod.
Bondi, because Noam is too busy getting her ice people to
Go first.
go run around and murder folks. And I think he kind of gets off on that.
Well, and Bondi seems to come up more in the news as far as people thinking she'll be booted out of there, but it could be a tight race, Marina.
I mean, it's gonna be a tight race.
There could be one day one and the next day the other. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
see what they say. No, is Gnome going first or Bondi? Is it Gnome? Yeah. I'll just ask is it Bondi that's going to go first? No, they think Gnome.
Yeah.
But it's probably like Cleo says, it's probably going to be a toss up as to like which ball drops first, well, so to speak. But
One,
Like a
one
difference
goes
in
before
design.
lunch and one goes after lunch.
I
After
mean,
lunch, yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
Oh, okay. And hold on, I just want to say this. Judy, yeah, exactly. She spoke at the Republican National Committee. She is a graduate of Liberty University, a Christian college in Lynchburg, Virginia. She claimed felon saved her life when she had bone cancer, I guess. Yeah, that would be. Yeah. And you mean felon 45. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's
there
just talking
you
about
go.
how many felonies. 34.
30. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
of course.
oh, I
Yes.
get it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was thinking, who's the
Thank
34th president?
Yeah.
Harding? I don't know, somebody like that.
I think that Judy, you might be right. I do think that it probably is going to be known first because I got true to their word, and they've already raised articles of impeachment against Noam. And then after her comes disappointing results. So, yeah, I think both of them are they're not going to make it out of this and be able to move into quiet public life.
But I do see Bondi in the lead just because it's been more focused on that already. But it depends, He's so
Well,
quick to pardon everybody and excuse everybody. Depend if it's in his favor to keep her, that's what he'll do. If it's not, he's
Yeah.
like, I don't care.
Exactly.
she gets so offended when Congress asks her point blank questions like, I can't believe you would ask me such a question. It's like, yeah, well, you're the
Because
one
she
that
doesn't
signed the
have the
paperwork.
answer. She doesn't have the
Yeah.
answer. She doesn't know
No.
what the hell she's doing.
And
She just
Yeah.
when they ask her something that doesn't fit with what she wants to talk about, that's what she does.
And
Because
Puppy
she doesn't
Killer
know what
just,
to say.
she has whatever paragraph she's memorized, and that's all she recites over and over and over again.
Yes.
Paragraph
It's like,
she
Yeah.
could you
Yeah.
answer the question?
Yeah.
And she just repeats the
And
paragraph.
Bondi's favorite thing is, well, we're doing the best that we can because Joe Biden left us such a big mess that we can't. Under Joe Biden's administration, we're not talking about Joe Biden, okay? We're talking about what you're doing. Well, yes, but the Biden administration, that's just
It was over a year ago.
deflect.
Again, narcissist 101, admit nothing, deny everything, make counter accusations.
Yes.
That's what they do.
Accuse the other side of what it is that you're doing yourself. That's
All
what
the
makes it
gaslighting in
sometimes
the
so
world.
believable, right? Is remember we had Democrats who were entertainment purposes only YouTube, whatever, just talking trash here. Democrats who were killing babies and drinking blood and that there was child pornography going on underneath the pizza and
Mirror. Yep.
yeah.
Where do you think they get the ideas for the accusations?
Yes, exactly.
He who looks behind the door has hidden there himself.
Yes.
Well, I just had a news flash pop up that CBS News staffers revolt over network carrying water for Trump admin over
Interesting.
the shooting in
Place to
Minneapolis.
go to CBS News,
Yes.
as they said at the award show.
Yes. Yeah, totally. Well, it makes for an interesting ride, and the show isn't over yet. There's still some more stuff that has to come out, right? We're still gonna have to wash and rinse the sheets a few more times before they become white again. So keep your wits about you. know that you can take action. You can protest peacefully. Don't fall for the use your words in a way that is going to work, and don't let the others' words get you to the point that you're going to lash out, because that they're praying, each and every one of them. The whole
They're pushing.
damn
Yeah.
Christian Brotherhood is just praying for one of the protesters to get angry enough to actually do something, and then that's it. Yep, it's I'm invoking the War Measures Act, and that's it. Yeah, I'm calling a full stop to this, and yeah,
Well, and you know,
don't.
the
Yeah,
people, the woman that got shot and killed, and then the other people
yes,
that have just got shot and injured, these are the people that are going to help us in the long run. So just
yes,
remember, they've made the ultimate sacrifice for their
yes,
country, actually, and this will come back, and it'll be a
yes,
big deal. Not for a while, but you know, it's going to be a big deal because what they did to that woman, shooting her in the face and killing her. I mean,
yes,
it was just so
yes,
horrible. The other horrible thing was them lying and trying to backstep and make it look like it was her, and then
yeah,
claiming it was her wife. That then now they're going after her, and all
yes,
those
yeah,
attorney generals saying, "I've had it. No, I'm not doing
yes,
this. This is totally wrong." So wrong that
yes,
those people that have probably been involved in this kind of thing, their all adult lives, just said, "No, I'm walking away
yeah,
from this job. I will not do this." You know, trying to go after the family members to do the. I mean,
yes,
it is
yeah.
so.
Don't go after the shooter. Go after the victim's wife.
That's
Yeah,
that's why they just have
perfect.
like almost a dozen top lawyers who have walked off
Yes,
their job
Yeah,
because
yes,
they were given orders to open up investigations on Renee Good's wife and
yes,
her
yeah.
family and friends. They were like, "She's the victim. You, you know,
yeah,
what's wrong with you?"
yeah,
And
Well, and
yeah,
now
all we even heard her say was talking to one of the, I don't know if it was the guy that did the shooting or whoever,
There was
but right
another one.
beforehand, she said, "Yeah, okay, you need to go get some lunch, big boy." That was her big threatening remark. You know, and they
well,
tried to turn that into something. I love it that they, you know, the way both
yeah,
of them handled it and the response they had to them. I'm not mad at you guys, you know, I'm not,
yeah,
you know, like, settle down. Next thing you know, she's dead. No, these people, they're in there.
Following
They've made the
orders that they
sacrifice.
gave her to
It's
do.
gonna change. It's gonna change things of what they have done. And there's unfortunately there is more to come. And I said
there is.
this last week when we were talking about it. There is more to come, and I'm so sorry to have to say that, but that is what's going to happen. And
Yep.
but all of those people, they are making the ultimate sacrifice, and it will make a difference, and it will. This will be the pinnacle of how these things kind of turn around.
yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
and
just,
he
un,
was
yeah, sorry,
bragging
go
as
ahead.
he walked away. You know, three bullets but five holes, and you know, and they're talking about how he's so lucky to be alive. He was sitting there texting as he's walking away, that kind of stuff. And now ICE is
Yes,
threatening.
and called her an effing bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and now ICE is threatening other citizens and going, "You saw what we did to her. It's going to happen to you."
Yes,
And they're using that as a
Yeah.
threat.
Haven't you learned
yeah,
anything?
Jonathan Ross will not sleep well for the rest of his life.
no,
oh, he's
no,
in hiding or
exactly.
he's being protected or something,
He
right?
will
Yeah,
I
not
they
mean,
got
sleep
him in
well.
protective
if
custody.
this had happened with any other police force, that
Yes.
man would have been in jail and he would go to court. I mean,
Yes.
He
we've
will
seen this
be.
happen over and over again.
He will be.
And
And he got in trouble previously because he's a border patrol agent for doing that exact same thing, walking around in front of vehicles and taking people out.
Yes.
He's done this before. That was not his first time.
right,
Right.
right. And they're trying to act like this
Exactly.
is why he reacted that way. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, what
Well, if
are
he's
you
that
doing?
unstable, he shouldn't be in enforcement.
Exactly,
That's right.
exactly. Oh my God,
Yes.
it's so
Yeah.
crazy and dangerous, just so dangerous.
Mhm.
Exactly. So there we go, folks. We are over an hour, and thank you again
I just
for
wanted
I
to
think
say
right.
something, Marina, real
Go
quick.
ahead, Pat.
Somebody said his neighbor said he was home packing when the White House claimed he was in the hospital.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Get
surprised.
ready to bail.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
I know we got to end
No,
this.
no, I was going to say at that time we had 165 in the room. Thank
Wow.
you very much. I
Yay.
will remind you, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The listing to everyone's channels are in the description of the video. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time, where it's either going to be Sherry or might even be Cleo who is going to be hosting that one.
Um,
So keep your eyes and ears open and see what happens there. And in the meantime, again, thank you for being here. Thank you, ladies, for doing this with me,
Thank
and look
you.
forward to doing it again. All right. Take care, all.
yay.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh,